at the time. So I was like, sure, no, you can do it. And I went back again for my second session, and I don't know what happened, but my nonna could not get these cups off my back. So I was like a shitty stegosaurus with like a line of like 4 glass cups down my spine.
Oh my God.
And at first I was like, because occasionally it's hard to get off. It's it's like a plunger.
Structure, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it's going to come off. And then I could hear my nonna start to get worried. And she essentially like had her like knee in my butt while trying to pull this fucking cup off my back. And I'm screaming and she's screaming. And eventually, what are you going to play?
I got my phone ready because why do I feel like the glasses were these glasses that every I got a bit of a glass in every Italian person's nonna or nonna has.
If you are of European descent, there are these cups that you will know.
You will no doubt know, yeah.
Yeah, when I looked into it later, my nonna wasn't using like the approved cups. She was just using like drinking cups.
You're like, hang on, she's getting a hammer. She's trying to smash these glasses.
She's chiseling.
Do you know how painful it is to have like hot glass suction to your back while somebody tries to pull it off?
It doesn't sound pleasant. No.
Eventually, I think I was like in the shower crying while they put cold water on me to get these cups to come off me.
That was the last time your nonna gave you a flaming male as well.
She was just like, maybe you should be kissed by a seal.
Yes. Maybe Seal had the right idea.
Yeah.
I felt horrible for her because she was trying to help me.
Yeah.
And instead she just almost,
But what's her knowledge of it? Is she just like, I've seen this happen before?
she is from like an old town in Italy where there's a population of like hundreds of people. I'm sure they used whatever means they had.
Well, we had with glasses and like flame.
And fire, yeah.
Do you know what I thought was funny? I looked up fire cupping today just to refresh my memories. It's been a long time.
PTSD flashbacks.
No. And the funny thing is, it comes under the category known as quackery.
Oh, really?
So, like, you call a doctor a quack. So I was like, apparently quackery is a...
What other things are under that? That's all you saw?
That's all I looked into. I didn't click on the link for quackery.
I would like to know what's in quackery.
Probably Donald Duck. I don't really know.
No pants, that's for sure.
Yeah, no pants is definitely...
Donald Duck syndrome comes under quackery.
Okay, so let's try and round it back to this question then.
Yep.
Should we give the money back?
I don't think you should give the money back. I think leave them. Let bygones be bygones. They can walk around being healed for now. No point. That's my advice.
I like to think, look, you're just as bad as the quacks that are taking the money that you believe in. So you are just as bad as them. So if you want to, if you don't have a guilty conscience on it, then maybe, keep the money. But
you mean give the money back?
If you have a guilty conscience, give the money back. And you know what? And your girlfriend would appreciate you doing something. Yeah, she agrees they're probably idiots for doing that. But
he could probably win his girlfriend over if he said to her, what if he used the $150 and go out for a fancy dinner?
You know what?
There we go.
I think, I don't know. I'd probably give the money back only because under false pretenses, like, I don't know. There's something about tricking somebody.
Yeah, it feels
when
a little bit...
When it's like they're not their core beliefs, but it's got to do with their belief system, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It feels a bit dubious.
It's a grift, basically. It's the equivalent of stealing money out of their pocket.
I don't know.
I understand, but...
Search your heart, Faith Healer. You will find the answer.
Yeah, exactly. And if not, if you don't feel guilty and you don't really care about it, take your girlfriend out for a dinner.
Why not? Make out like a bandit and take the money and run.
Donate the money to
Donate
charity.
to a bushfire, one of the bushfire funds.
Or something like that.
Perfect.
Or just a charity or something like that.
There's definitely someone out there that could need it. Let's leave it there then for Jim's hymns.
Yeah.
I know it was something else, but Jim's hymns is better. I want to go next with this one. Now, I don't listen to music at the gym because my gym has music.
It's blaring. You can't hear it over the high fives.
We listen what they tell us to listen to. we don't think for ourselves.
That's a weird dictatorship going on there at your
But
gym.
I know when I used to listen to music at the gym, or if I'd go for a run, my pump up band.
Your pump up jam
was Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh yeah,
just a bit of heavy metal, like a bit. It's heavy. It's a little bit. You know what I mean? So
it gets you over the hill.
You feel like pushing up that hill when you get to a bit of critical acclaim or something. So this is going to come from Avenged Sevenfold.
Because they got a self-titled album. So
let's go with that one, self-titled. That's a good one. All right, Avenged writes, "How to be the class clown." All right, I'm going into 6th grade, and I've always been the funny one around my friends, and I've acted pretty stupid in class too. But I want to take it to the next level. School is starting soon, and I got a kind of fun teacher, but strict. So in the middle. I want to make this year fun. Okay, so tell me some ideas. I'm stepping this up a notch, but I want to get good grades. I'm not letting them slip. I'm an ABC student, and I say that's pretty good.
I mean, how many other letters are there? Like B?
Well, I mean, he doesn't get low.
I'm an A to F student, so
Yeah,
All the letters of the alphabet, I get them. So, I want to get good grades, but also want to be the funny one in class. I've gone to drastic measures to make people laugh.
Oh.
I've leaned back during history discussions and tripped over and did a backflip and said ta-da at the end. So, kind of stuff like that. Avenged.
Avenged.
So, he wants to be the class
The
clown.
class clown.
my
Oh.
face scrunched up.
Is that a cringe face?
But, like, look, he's in year 6, so
Yeah.
he's a young'un.
Yeah.
He's
But
a young'un and he'll learn.
I think the older you get, the more aware people become of someone who's trying too hard.
That's true.
And this guy is treating his class as like he's performing a
audience.
comedy routine.
Yeah, right.
Like
Yeah.
he's pre-writing material. He's trying to think.
Practicing the night before.
Yeah, instead of like prepping for his homework, he's like, how do I
He's
get
like,
the
how do I get 40 people, maybe 40, 30 people to laugh at me?
Exactly.
Even
Material
the
on his
teacher.
mum the night before.
Yeah.
And I almost feel like he should start trying out stand-up comedy instead.
At 6 years old, probably doesn't even need to do that.
6 years old.
No,
Grade
he's
six.
6 years old.
Hey, well, you know.
In year 6,
What's
you
the
could.
deal with juice boxes?
I'm pretty sure
That's what you should start off with. Avenged.
Relatable.
Yeah.
you ever piss your pants and but like Dave Chappelle was doing stand-up at like age
13,
12
yeah,
or 13
yeah.
or something.
Right.
So
That's a good
and
point.
they're like in Australia they have the raw comedy thing where like it's like 15 and below you
Yeah.
can do comedy.
I mean-
I almost feel like he's channeling too much energy
On the
into
class.
being a class clown.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
what about what happens after the class?
Yeah.
Where do you go from there?
I would. All right. Were any of you guys class clowns?
This as someone
Yeah.
who thought of themselves. I'm not going to say I was a class clown. I like to think of myself. I wanted to be a class clown. Let's put it that
You
way.
wanted to make people laugh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I might have been that sort of person too.
Yeah, I was not.
you
I
weren't.
was not. I didn't care. I didn't
Marcus
care
was the
for
one
it.
that turned around and went, shh.
Yeah, Marcus
Yeah, I was
was
like,
like,
to learn.
Shut up, all right?
you were a real Dorcas Malorcas back in the day.
We're just talking about.
I was,
We're about to
alright?
get into fractions. I'm really excited about
How
this.
are we going to get ahead in life if you're being a fucking bozo?
That's true.
I had a wet dream about Pythagoras last night. I was really looking forward to this.
I love it. No, I wasn't really a class clown, but I always... Everyone used to laugh at the class clowns, and they always used to be hilarious, but I always found the funniest ones are the ones that never really tried.
Yeah,
Yes,
to be
it's
the
the
class clown.
effortlessness.
That's fair.
It's the effortlessness of
Yeah.
it. It's the one that's just like he's like I remember one of our friends who I would always consider as a class clown, and it wasn't the one that was destructive. It was always one that he just did it to make himself laugh. And if you saw him doing it, then it's all right.
So he would have been doing it whether people were watching or not, and that's
Yeah.
what you liked about it. It
Yeah.
wasn't about an audience.
No, it wasn't about an audience,
Yeah.
and I know
Put a hidden
Damien,
camera on him and
Damien
he-
knows who this person is.
Is it the one with the pencil guy?
Yeah, the pencil guy.
Oh, he's the
okay.
devil.
Yeah,
Oh, I think I remember the pencil story, actually.
There's the pencil story, and
Yeah.
we'll go into the pencil story a little bit, and I won't reveal too much of names, but
Yeah.
but he did things like that, where it was just, I'm doing this to laugh.
Yeah.
I don't care if anybody else is watching, I'm going to laugh. But then eventually, if anybody saw it, it was hilarious.
Hey, that's just a cherry on top.
yeah. Now, I can't just caveat over the pencil story.
You cannot.
I won't reveal names, though, all right?
It's fine. I mean,
Damien was a part of this
you
story.
can say I'm in it. It's fine.
Let's call him
lived-
Shamian.
Yeah, Damien.
This is my cross to bear.
Let's
so
call him
sure.
definitely not Damien.
Okay.
Definitely not Damien. Was in class next to this person, the class clown, so to speak. And all
More
he
like the ass clown.
yeah, the ass clown. And all he did, I can't remember the exact. I wasn't in the class. I just heard the story, and I couldn't.
folklore
stop.
now.
Yeah, it's folklore. Is he grabbed Damien's pencil and threw it on the ground? That's all it was. So it was a simple throw
good
on the
setup.
ground.
Good, strong setup.
So Damien went to go lean over, pick up the pencil, but as he's doing this,
Yeah.
the class clown here farts on Damien's head,
Whoa.
but does an absolute rip up.
Whoa.
Now, look, we're in year 7 at this
Yeah,
stage. It's
yeah.
all funny, whatever. But Damien gets up, and because he was sitting like head down, he gets up all red.
Lightheaded.
Lightheaded, all red, and the class just all turn around and look, and they see Damien all red-headed, red face, I should say, and the class clown just goes, "It was Damien."
Oh, nothing worse than getting
So
pinned
not only
on
did he
you.
have his hairs parted,
Oh.
but he was also,
Everyone thought I dropped the Ripper sub,
Yeah.
and it was
Wow.
not me. I
Wow.
was.
and I mean, you can use that Avenged. You
it's-
can use that one.
Yeah,
But-
it's a good one.
The execution of it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And now that it's been 10 plus years, I could admire you know.
The setup.
Exactly. All the layers of that one.
The beauty behind
Peel
it.
it back. It just
But
keeps
when
going.
Marcus was saying that this guy did things to make himself laugh,
Yeah.
and it wasn't destructive, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna disagree strongly with
It was
that.
definitely destructive.
It was very destructive.
Some of it was, yeah.
Hey, Damien's ears are still ringing.
That's right. That's how I got tinnitus.
Yeah.
Because he dropped a hot one straight in my eardrums.
Eardrums. That's alternative medicine, please.
Imagine convincing the girls at the party. You had a sore neck.
You got something? What's
You've
this?
heard of a fecal transplant, right? It's the same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Tom,
Yeah.
Marcus was talking about the beauty of that joke. Do
Yeah.
you have a magnum opus, a joke that you think stands out when you were a class clown that really killed?
No.
Anything that stands out to
No,
you?
look, I wouldn't say that I was like the class clown as far as like the destructive one.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's the class clown is always the one that's going to be noticed by everyone else.
He's going to be like
Yeah.
the Simpsons thing reference where
Yeah.
he's at the center of the void. Everyone around
Yeah.
him just gets bad grades.
I was probably more of the assassin, right?
Ah, okay.
I'd probably be like, if you somehow got like, I got you with a good one,
Yeah.
or if I made
you
you
were just
laugh.
peppering people's ears.
Yeah, I was probably like the underground class clown. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I got tickets to this comedy show. Where is it? It's seated at the second table from the back. He's really funny.
Yeah.
Whereas the class clown people were doing some really crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like there was a guy he got expelled in year 8. So that's 2 years into high school.
Yeah, not
to be
long.
like, mate, you are out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last thing that he did that I remember seeing him do was we had a substitute teacher and she wasn't doing anything really wrong, but she kept leaving the room to go to the coordinator to basically be like, this class is playing up.
Yeah.
And while she was gone, he went over to spit in her drink.
Oh,
She had
no.
a cup of water. She spat in his drink.
That's not right.
In her drink.
Yeah.
Now, this was, we went to a co-ed school, but this was for PE class. And for some reason in year 8, they split the PE classes like
Boys and girls?
Boys and girls. We joined with another class, all the boys in one class, all the girls in another class.
Okay.
So all the boys were in this classroom. He spat in the cup. She came back she came back and she didn't sort of drink it. And we were all sort of just watching her, waiting for her to drink
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
She left. He went back over there and he's like, oh, I've got to see. It looks like it's in there. I'm going to mix it. And he like mixed it with his finger. He came back. By the time he came back, the coordinator came back with them.
Yeah.
Blasted like everyone, took this kid out and basically like took him to the office. That was the last we ever saw of him.
Oh, wow.
And after the massive blow up happened, we were all in silence. She took a sip from the cup.
No!
And it was like,
So
he never saw it.
He never
He
saw
got to
it.
see it.
He never
He never
saw
got
it.
his magnum opus.
No,
It's like basically,
This is
Beethoven's symphony writing it and then never getting to listen
So
to
what,
it.
I'm very curious what he was doing that
Yeah.
pissed her off so much to get her out.
Maybe they were just watching him from the window, like straight in the
But
drink.
she
and-
drank it.
We saw it.
Maybe that was the power. He was like,
You gotta
drink it. And when she drank it, she stood up on the whiteboard and just wrote, I know, in capital letters.
But that was it. I would never do anything
No.
destructive like that. Obviously, I was more just about like making a
joke, a quip.
snide remark or
Yeah.
like a funny pun.
Yeah,
or witty
you were
thing.
not doing fluid warfare.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
I'd be terrified of. I didn't want to get in trouble. That was the main thing about me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'd be biggest punce.
That was the same as me.
Well, guys, let's calm down. What if we get in trouble?
Yeah.
You push it, but you never want the repercussions of what you're doing.
Never.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not my magnum opus,
That's
but one
it.
joke that stands out for me that I made, and you guys might not even find it funny, but it killed at the time. It's like year 8.
I'm sure.
Teacher couldn't get a class under control. Everyone kept talking, laughing, and she yelled out, "Guys, we were supposed to be at the auditorium 15 minutes ago." And I just slightly under my breath said, "We'll need some sort of time machine." Only for my friend to hear, but the whole class heard it, and everybody laughed, and even the teacher left a smirk. She's like,
Goddamn.
she said, "That was funny, but stop! Everyone stop now." And I was like, "Okay, I've got the
Be hard as a teacher.
I
you're
got
like,
the teacher seal of approval."
You get a good gag, and you're like, God damn, I got to be professional here. But that was funny as shit.
Oh man, that's good.
Got to keep it together.
That's
So,
it.
Grade 6 person avenged. What should they do?
I think
Saying don't try?
Don't try.
No.
Don't- just be yourself.
If you are naturally funny,
It'll come.
that will happen regardless.
What about the slapstick comedy that he's doing, where he's just like, "Whoa, I fell off my chair."
Slapstick
It's okay.
comedy comes and goes real quickly. Don't do it.
I think by the time he's in 6th grade, I mean, you might only have a good year left of that.
Yeah.
Before you're in.
And that's it. And you know what? Sometimes you go too far with slapstick comedy, and sometimes it's just like then you end up like,
Yeah.
go, I've got to make these people laugh. So you do something so stupid like,
Yeah.
eat your boogers or something like that.
Oh, yeah, don't do
and
that.
Then, and then you've blown it.
Yeah,
That's
when
it.
does it stop? He's going
When
to go
does it
too
stop?
far.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have watched Three Stooges or Charlie Chaplin, but I don't find it funny.
Nah. But, you know, back in the day, they did.
Oh, they loved that shit back in the day. They
Yeah.
added up, but these days, I don't know. You got to get your observational comedy going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you should be
I mean,
doing.
at the time, Three Stooges was cutting edge.
It was, yeah, it was.
And I think they were banned because all the self-harm. They were afraid kids were like going to
Poking
reenact
each other's
that
eyes
stuff.
out and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do not be the one stooge.
No.
The Three Stooges worked because there was three of them.
There was three
Do not be
Stooges
the
in it.
one
I'm the
stooge.
stooge.
I am the stooge.
All right, well, let's leave it there for revenge then.
All right,
Now,
yeah.
Marcus,
Yes,
what's
all right.
your gym tune?
So I actually went to gym. Obviously, I was being speaking about it a lot. And my tune is, or album is